People say they can't approach me because I always look like I'm frowning. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself why someone might become that way? Sometimes it's not because they are naturally unfriendly or difficult. Sometimes it's because of how they were raised. And this is something I really want parents to think about. Can parents stop being overprotective? Have you ever wondered what your child actually wants for themselves? I understand that parents want to protect their children and they want the best for them and they want to prevent them from making any mistakes. But there comes a point that protection can become control. You don't allow your child to enjoy the stage of life they are currently in. You don't allow them to make decisions for themselves. And even when the child is now 21 years old, a young adult, you still want to be in control of every aspect of their life. At what point does protection becomes too much? At this point, you prevent your child in developing some important social skills. They may become afraid to make friends. They may always want to stay on their own. They may struggle to express themselves or make any decision without asking for permission. And most importantly, you may not allow them to know who they truly are. And people around them start believing that quiet, withdrawn, seemingly unfriendly is simply who they are. But sometimes that isn't their personality. That is just the version of themselves they learn to become. Because they were never given enough freedom to explore, make mistakes, socialize, and grow. So, parents, sit your child down and have one on one conversation with them. Not a conversation where you lecture them, a conversation where you listen. Ask them what they want, ask them how they feel, and what they think about their own life. And most importantly, take time to understand the type of person your child is becoming. Because raising a child is not only about protecting them from the world, it's also preparing them to live confidently in that world. Sometimes, giving your child little freedom is not about losing control. It is teaching them about how to become a responsible adult. I go by the name Joanne, a consumer and home economics student who loves talking about how a child's upbringing can shape the person they become. If you enjoyed this conversation, follow my account, like this video, share it with a parent or anyone that needs to hear this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think parents can sometimes be too protective? I will see you in the next one. Bye.